Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, African Export. Welcome to the realest channel on the YT. Now, I received a message in my personal messages today, and this individual wanted me to kind of chime in on the subject of the Afroveda product line and their price hike. Now, one of the reasons that she wanted me to kind of share my opinion about it was, one, if not one particular video introduced her to the product line that I had done in the past. Now, I have purchased from Afroveda maybe 3 times. This was probably when they newly launched, and probably before their the price hike before this most recent price hike. So I always purchased from them when they were reasonably priced. I'm gonna get into the whole price hike 100% increase type of deal. Now, okay, one, I'm gonna let you guys know this: when it comes to natural hair care products and products or businesses that are primarily, if not just completely, internet based, I really liked Afroveda as a product line, as a company offering products specifically geared towards natural hair. But I also understand the frustration and the irritation that comes from consumers and customers who felt like, hey, come on now, this used to be one of the most reasonably priced products, and now it's damn near $30. I can't be mad at the business because they are a business. But I also kind of understand that there is a personal relationship, or we kind of get, involved. Like, they're internet based. Us as customers, we were there from the very beginning. We have a positive working relationship together. I have spread the good news about your product, and now from a business standpoint, it just seems like you want to be a little greedy, because not only you're no longer relying on that small customer base. You have a name for yourself. You've become somewhat popular, or a common name, as far as internet-based products for natural hair care lines for natural hair. I mean, I think it's kind of this, we get so attached to these businesses, and I look at it like this. For the most part, when it comes to natural hair product lines, honestly and truly, I'm not dogging anybody's product line. I'm not trying to take away from the business, but me personally, and a lot of people will probably feel me on this, but they're making all natural products, which means you can make some all natural products. Okay, it might not have the scent, you might not get their exact formulation, but if you're looking for all natural products, then you, being a natural who is learning how to deal with your hair, and me pumping, being self-sufficient, you can make your own products. You can make some hair butters. Now, I think that when we get kind of fed up with the increased prices, and us feeling like the loyalty is gone, that's when you need to go to your own kitchen. That's when you need to try to find maybe, fair traded, raw ingredients for yourself. I mean, I'm not saying you need to create a business, but at the same time, I mean, that's just business. And that's why there are individuals who will say, I'm frugal and I'm not about to pay XYZ for this product. I know I can make this for my hair. My hair responds to it. My hair care regimen is very inexpensive because natural hair is not expensive, and I know what works. So, you know, as far as the advertising aspect in the message, they touched on that. And yes, we do give some free advertising. But at the same time, I mean, when you go to, you know, when you decide you want to wear whatever type of garment and you didn't make it, it's cute, it's banging. Someone's like, oh, that's cute. Free advertisement. So I can't be... You know, I'm not going to really dwell on that. I don't have any profit share in any of these companies, and I don't expect to. But I also will say that I am definitely a person who supports a individual that I'm feeling. And I think that because a lot of these well, Afroveda in particular, I don't know the owner. Okay? I don't know the owner. I know that when the product line first launched, her name was kind of all over the website. You could kind of, you know, there was maybe a little bio about the woman who owned it, and that's fine. But I didn't have any type of personal connection through her product line, so I can't be mad. You want to raise your prices, you won't get my business. That's just how I look at it. But if she was an individual where customer service wise, I could send her an email and she would respond. If I felt that there was some type of unfair business practice and I addressed it, I don't know. I just think that there are good business practices and there are good people. So I mean, I'm sure it's definitely hard to balance and juggle that as being a business person and just being an individual. I mean, you kind of got to separate yourself from it, and as a consumer, just realize that you have the choice. Either you're going to support it or you're not. I'm not going to sit here and dog Afroveda. I mean, it's a good product line, but when you look at it, it's sad, but I'd probably rather pay a higher price for something that's, let me not go there. Support who you want to support. Support products that you feel are beneficial for your hair, but know what's necessary and what's an option. There are some wonderful, wonderful people on the internet who sell shea butter. You can go to Whole Foods and buy yourself some oils. I like eBay for my essential oils personally. I mean, you see what I'm saying? I can't really go too far into depth because I haven't bought an Afroveda product since the first price increase. And I think that as a business, with them being one of the attractive companies because of their price point and them turning around and becoming... it's hard to say them becoming like the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's just like if you ever go to a black-owned beauty supply, which are few far and in between, their prices typically are a little bit higher than your normal Asian beauty supply store. But there is sometimes a reason for that. They can get those prices. Y'all not buying. You know, you guys aren't buying. So, I mean, it's got to be a little give and take when it comes to businesses, but, you know, do what you want. Support who you want. If it's too much, stop buying it. Don't feel like, oh, my hair is going to just fall out of my head. It's going to be so dry because I can't get my Afroveda. Okay? I don't think so. Afroveda is not your saving grace, and neither is any other product line. Okay? So anyway, I mean, that's kind of my take on it. Any of you guys who are supporters of Afroveda, no matter how high they, you know, raise the price up, that it's all good for me. I mean, all that matters is really what's in my shelf, and if I'm pleased with the product or if you're pleased with the product. So anybody who wants to join in on the discussion about Afroveda and their price hike, go right on ahead. But I will say this, that I did watch I did watch Split the 24's video, and she did make mention that on, I guess, on the site, because I haven't checked it out, that they mentioned, oh, it's because of the increase in raw materials. I'm gonna just say that, you know what, that sounds like some straight business BS. Keep it real. You raise the prices because you want to get more money. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. You were absorbing some of the costs because of what? I mean, when you start a business, when you did your whole little business plan and you knew you were going to be putting out product, you should have already incorporated the cost of materials versus production, and then what your profit should be. So I mean, that's some bullshit. I mean, I could understand a couple, you know, so much percentage, but 100% increase means you trying to get your money on. So you know what, I'm gonna keep my money in my pocket, and any of y'all who want to do the same, you know what to do. Keep it real.